Hey, this is Jackal Baby with the Eli Frequency Podcast. Hey, I didn't have any intention on coming on and speaking, but I was just watching a YouTube video where Pam Bondi was in her hearing and she was looking for every opportunity to not just talk about the truth. And it was going over and over, and she feels like she's really great in her defending of Donald Trump. She seems like she's really a soldier for protecting his name and protecting him. She takes so much pride in it. And while I was watching this, Senator Crockett she wasn't doing questioning her, but she was making a statement. And it was a very powerful statement. But while she was making a statement, I couldn't help but to think back or to think. And during my thoughts, I was thinking, what would I say to Pam Bondi if I was part of that hearing? I wouldn't ask a question either, I don't think. But what I would say to her is, Miss Bondi, you have the opportunity right now. You've been blessed with the power to be written in the history books, legendary as the person who exposed all these powerful people. You will be seen in history as an American hero until the end of time. Instead of trying to prove your loyalty to Donald Trump so he can be happy with you, he set you right on the front lines. If any Americans feel hate or anger about the Epstein files not being released, even though it's by his order, you're the poster child. He set you right out in front to take the bullets. It's not going to go well for you in the history books. You can feel proud right now that you're covering for Donald Trump, that you're protecting him. You're protecting all these men. But don't you see what you're really doing is making yourself lesser than. You have the power to be more powerful than all the most powerful men on the planet. And women, if there are women involved. You can plant your own stake and make your own legacy. You can stamp your name in the history books. There will be books written about you. There will be monuments probably built in your honor. There will not be an American girl or woman in the United States that wouldn't see you as a hero for the rest of their lives. It's not only about the survivors. It's about every woman in the United States of America and even more around the globe. You have the opportunity. Be a hero. That's something that Donald Trump will never be. That will never be his legacy. He has 3 more years, and after that, he loses the bully pulpit. You, the same thing. And after that, you will be seen, as it's going right now, as Donald Trump's flunky. And I know you are way more ambitious than that. You did not work your way to get this far, to go down in history as somebody's flunky. Right now, you're thinking about this all wrong. You're thinking about how you can prove to Trump that you deserve his praise, or that you can show him how loyal you are to him. Because you're probably used to trying to prove yourself to a man that you're worthy. And you're so blinded by that you don't see that you're missing an opportunity to surpass Donald Trump. He's going to go down as one of the presidents in the United States, regardless of how horrible he is. You're going to go down as one of the worst, not even as your job title, but one of the worst women ever. One of the most disgusting women ever. You have the power right now to turn all of that around and be a hero. And all it takes is for you to do the job that a person in that position is hired to do. Not that you were hired to do, because we know Donald Trump hired you to protect him. You're sacrificing yourself, your legacy, your children's future for somebody who really doesn't care about you if he's pushing you in front of the bullets. If this blows up in your face like it seems to be doing, he's not going to care. It's not affecting him. He's not the one out there diverting, not answering questions, deflecting. It's not him. People aren't going to blame him for doing that. They're going to blame you for doing that. And you're doing it on the orders of him. You have the power to surpass him as far as legacy. Woman, the person that took Donald Trump down. The woman, the person that took all these powerful men and or women who were part of this child sex scandal. You were the one that took them down. Imagine how big of a legacy that will leave. There's nothing bigger than that. Nobody can exceed that great of a legacy. An opportunity to go down in history where your name will never be forgotten and it'll be attached to greatness. And that's a fact. That's not hyperbole. It's not an exaggeration. That's a literal fact. Or you can take the alternative, which is continue what you're doing now. People are just going to be frustrated. Trump is going to pat you on the back. And for the next likely 3 years, or unless he's impeached, or you're always going to be under his thumb. When he's out of office, he will be out of office one day. One way or another, he's going to have to leave. And you're going to have to leave. There will be no way to get your legacy back after that. You will leave the way people remember you. And I understand that you feel like you were doing the right thing because you got into your position to protect him. I get it. I get it. But sometimes there comes a time or an event where you have the opportunity. Doesn't always happen for everybody. A certain time, that's the perfect time and place and moment for you to become a legend or legendary or a hero. I mean, likely I'm never going to get that opportunity. Likely most people, 9% of the people in this room will never get that opportunity to be a global hero. You have that moment right now. Nobody can tell you what to do. You can continue doing this, what you're doing. I mean, it's cute, right? Some people say it's cute. Other people hate it. The survivors, they're going to hate you for this. You have the opportunity to be bigger than the President of the United States as your legacy. If you don't take that opportunity, I think one day, 10 years from now, you're going to look back at the moment and say, I should have made that decision. I should have made that choice to take my future into my own hands at that moment. So I wanted to let you know in the moment that it's your moment. It's your moment. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let it pass you by. So I don't know. It just occurred to me. It just occurred to me as I was watching everybody talk and as I was watching Pam Bondi just have these smart remarks and being folksy. And in her mind, she's being folksy and she's being strong and she's telling it like it is. And she's not letting nobody push her around. In her mind, that's what she thinks she's doing. She has the moment to be so much bigger than that. People are going to remember that at the longest for the next 2-3 years, at the longest. And people going to hate that she would not answer the questions. And some people are going to feel like, yeah, she told them, but that's going to be that. That's going to be it. That's going to be that. She will not be loved in history because we are seeing that most of the American people want the truth to be told. So why be on the side of the few? Because you have these wealthy people who are going to take care of you financially once you are done out of office, take care of you for protecting them. Okay, once you get a certain amount of money, which you likely have now, once you're a multi-millionaire, is it still worth it to sell your soul? I can see if you're destitute, in poverty, broke, sell your soul to gain financial freedom. I would never do it, but I can hear your argument for people who are in that situation. But once you're a multimillionaire, 2 million and up, there should be no price that you would sell your soul for, because now you have financial freedom and you can make your money work for you at that point. You don't have to sell your soul because there's nothing more that you can buy at that point that's worth selling your soul for. And I'll give you another 500 million for your soul for your moral compass, for your integrity, for your value system. I'm already rich. I don't need you to give me another 500 million. I'll probably get there. And if I don't, so what? I'm still good. You're good. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. But you can make your own money if you become the hero. You can write a book that will definitely be the bestseller and talk about how you decided to be the person who made it your mission to take these people down. Imagine that. I mean, all I have to say is, in a world that evolves in all ways, let your foundation be eternal love always. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you on the next frequency. So until then, Eli. Frequently.